morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. For me, it's morning time, and today I am going to be recording my day. I have one client, have to hurry up, rush to my doctor's appointment, hurry up, rush back to work because I have a lash training today. The day's already started a little bit hectic, of course, like always, because I'm Heidi and I'm too much. That's why I'm like, I literally have to be with a strong-minded man because I'm a lot. I just dropped off the kids at my mom's and went back home because, of course, I changed up my routine a little bit in the morning when I was getting ready, and I didn't put on deodorant, and I was like, I cannot do that. Maybe if I just had one or two clients where I know I'm not going to be doing too much, but I was like, no, I'm going to be going to a doctor's appointment and then working one-on-one with the student. I'm like, gotta go back home. And now I'm just realizing I think I have a deodorant at work. I always keep one. I used to keep one in my car, and I'm pretty sure I have one at work, but whatever. I just didn't want to worry about it. But yeah, so I'm on the way right now. It was just like, I was so tired yesterday. It's been such a busy week with work. I've been going back to work more than usual this week. Like yesterday, I didn't get home till 7 p.m. I've been really mentally tired. I'm honestly tired of being tired, and it's not even just because of work. I know it's because I have not been in the gym. I haven't been eating healthy. I haven't been in the gym. And I kind of fell off track when we got back from Costa Rica because, you know, up until then I was going, even if it was like 1 to twice a week, I was still going and getting a little workout in. So I just need to figure out my routine. The kids are finally on summer vacation, so it's going to be easier for me to set up a schedule to where I make sure I'm eating better. Maybe meal prepping some days, because honestly, meal prepping, it's so nasty to me to like meal prep and then eat the food days later. Like I'm very picky, so food easily grosses me out and then I'm not gonna eat. I need to fix my schedule to where I'm gonna make sure I fit in gym time, and of course, you know, the clients. And I think Mattel is gonna be starting football soon, so that's gonna be a whole nother thing that I'm going to need to add to my schedule. Hopefully get Bailyn into something, maybe like gymnastics, because she's been wanting to do that. That's why I need to work out. I need to make sure I have enough energy throughout the day that I'm going to be able to do all these things on top of running the salon and taking on clients. So that's my little venting for today. Wanted to tell you what's going on and what I've been dealing with lately. No matter what, I still want to record. I love to have videos up by Friday, no later than like Saturday, but like I said, it's been so busy this week. I have not had time to edit, and I was gonna start editing a video of, you know, when we went to Old Sacramento. I was gonna start editing that last night, but you know how tired I was. I was like, why am I gonna force myself to start editing this video knowing that I'm not even gonna finish this video tonight because editing takes multiple hours? Why am I even gonna like force myself to start editing this right now when I'd rather just get rest and be the best I can be for my student, especially for today. But that video, I want to have it up before this video. I'll be working on that probably if I'm not too tired today. If I'm too tired, then that's gonna be one of my first priorities in the morning. Wake up, make sure the kids have breakfast, get to the editing. See, it gets so hard because I want to clean my house. Like, I'm thinking about, like, I want to clean the house too, and it's like, when am I gonna fit everything in? So I just need to organize myself, guys. Most likely gonna have the training here because my bed in my area is obviously already set up, and it is just a one-on-one. Also, she is my client. I've been lashing her for I think a year now. I know her and she comes to me all the time for me to do her lashes. So yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do her lashes here. I do work in this room with Jasmine, one of the girls that works here. If I feel like, I don't know, I'm bothering her too much or being too loud or anything, then I'll just step out either to the waiting area or to the back room. It's pretty much this class, it's a 1 day class. So if you guys know, I have two options, 1 day and a 2 day. The 1 day, they go over the manual completely by themselves. They write down all their questions for me and then they come in, and if they have questions, then I go over the questions. So then when they come in, it's strictly hands-on. So we get right to it. Her model is gonna be coming probably around, let's see, around 12. So I asked her if she wanted to bring a model and she said she did. So her model should be coming in around 12 p.m. and we're gonna work on the model together. So she's gonna get to practice on a mannequin, and she is also gonna be able to practice on a live person. And of course I jump in and then I show them how to do it, and they get to see how I do it, and then she gets to jump in. The good thing about my in-person is like I allow them to come in like whenever they want. If they want to watch me or anything, they can always come right back in. My online training is still good though, because my online training has pre-recorded videos, so you guys can always like save those or go back and watch those, because I know sometimes we fall off and then we don't get right to lashing and we're like, oh, how do we do this, or how do we do a removal? So like my removal, it's literally step by step of how to do the removal and how I recommend to do it. That's not gonna sting the client's eyes, because I know that's a pretty big thing. So that's the difference about them, you know, the in-person. And the in-person, I do send them a couple videos though that I feel like it's important for them to have. Example, like the one I just talked about, the removal one. So I do send them that one because I feel like I would like them to refer back to the video and maybe watch it as they're doing it, just in case. They'll have it on hand right there and they understand like what's going on during the service. So I have her kit here. I'm just gonna open it real quick. I forgot to put the glue rings in here. This is a different box that I usually, this one I don't mail out because it's like so flimsy, but it's okay for in person. But yeah, she has everything in here. You guys probably seen my video of like what's in my lash kit. I just need to go get the tiles. The tiles are in the trunk of my car, so I'm gonna go get those. And I'm gonna put the glue rings in here. I still haven't bought a new moonlight, but somehow I got my old one to work. I want to show you guys how bright it is. I highly recommend getting the moonlight. It'll really make your pictures and videos look better. So they're on Amazon now, and they're on Amazon for a lot cheaper. If you don't want to buy the $300 one, or I think it's like $350 from, I think it's called like Glam Glow or something like that. They have a really good quality one. But if you want a cheaper alternative, Amazon has a whole bunch of variety now. At first, when they first came out, there was none on Amazon, so I had to buy this one overseas. I would say the quality, honestly, the quality is amazing, but I think I messed it up because I literally would turn the whole pole over and over. So I think I loosened up the wire on the inside, because I will like turn it a certain way and then I can get it to turn on. And then I've actually took the whole thing apart the other day and like was messing with the wires, and I got it to turn on right away. So I'm pretty sure it was me, because I would always spin the pole. Okay, my client's gonna be here any minute, but I'm gonna put on my gloss Dulce lips. I love this gloss. I used to make these when I used to do the hyaluron pen lips, and I used to make hyaluronic acid infused lip gloss, and a lot of people would be like, Heidi, why don't you just bring them back? Why don't you just bring them back? And then so did Erwin. Was like, dude, you need to bring your glosses back. Everybody loved those. So I brought them back, and then I love the pink tint, so I just added pink pigment to it. So if you guys want, it'll be in my bio if you guys want to purchase. Let me get the mirror because I can't really see myself. And then it has a large applicator. I don't have the, let me see. Okay, let's see if it'll, oh, there we go. So I have the large applicator on it. That way it's easier to apply. I love this tint. and it's long lasting, and it has hyaluronic, so it's gonna plump up your lips. It's gonna help your lips not look so dried out, you know, when they look super dehydrated and wrinkles. Well, of course you guys have to drink a lot of water too. You guys can also like damp a little bit of water on your lips so it helps absorb into your lips because it's hyaluronic acid and it works better with a little bit of water. I do have another one, like little lip mask. I don't have those on my website, but those usually go for like $5, and those I will actually put on sometimes when I'm doing my makeup. Here, let me grab it. This is a little lip mask. It's a little light pink, but it looks clear when you put it on. And or sometimes I'll put this on at night. It's very, very, very moisturizing. So I will put it on at night, probably like an hour before I even go to bed, because it's so moisturizing that I don't want to get it on the pillow and get it everywhere. But you'll wake up with some juicy lips. This one I use as a lip mask or while I'm doing my makeup. Sometimes I love this glossy look so much that I will leave it on. I don't want to take it off, and then I'll just try to apply some liner around it, and that's the look sometimes. So I'm gonna set her up right here. I put the moonlight right over her, that way she can see better. And then I'll just put a whole new sheet of paper when it's time for her client. And yeah, she can just sit here, but like I said, if Jasmine comes in, we'll just relocate. I'm about to get up. Hi.
I'm like right on.
I know, literally, like right on the dot. Okay, so oh, I can take the payment. Let me write your receipt too. And then I have the intake forms here. So it'll be these ones too, 1 through I believe it's 16.
Okay. I brought this in.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
So,
wait, you got the manual, right?
Yes, I think this is the manual.
That's the...
Oh, the intake form.
Yeah, I have this one. Oh, okay, that works. We'll switch it out.
Okay.
So I'll just put this one to... Do you have this one too?
No, I don't.
Okay, so I'll give you this one, and girl. I know, finally. Yeah, yes. Yeah.
I've been thinking about it for a long time, but...
I know you have. And you were like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it.
I know, I was talking to my female girl, and she actually took your class, and she was like, yeah, you should do it.
Oh. Okay, here you go, girl. Here is your receipt. So if you need it, if you need to do taxes, meet Shelby. Look at her lashes. No.
Lash by Heidi. Yes.
They look so good.
Thank you.
Check your work.
Nicely.
Yeah, we're gonna set up your trays and put out your tweezers, glue ring, because we're gonna get right into it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, do you have any questions? Did you write questions down?
So, I have some in mind. I didn't write them down,
Okay.
but
We should go over those.
yeah. Okay. So, first question would be just how, like, temperature-wise, what's like a good starting, you know, because that matters.
Yeah.
Like humidity and stuff.
But I usually have it reach like around 70, 71.
Okay.
And then humidity, I like it to be like around 40.
Okay.
So yeah, once it gets like above 50, it starts getting a little like, I don't know, like it'll dry out too fast.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if it's too low, then it's taking forever to dry. So if it's like in the 30s, and it kind of takes forever to dry.
Okay. General, like, what comes with lashing, you know, like
Yeah.
when you're a beginner, even like the physical, like bending over and like
How you sit, yeah.
And just kind of what you should invest in. And
Yeah, this light.
yeah, I know. I love this.
This
Like
light
this
is amazing.
and a good
It's so
chair
good.
as well.
Yeah, the chair. I use a butt pillow and
Okay.
I love it. I
think
love
I'm
it.
gonna-
Just I use a white chair. Cause some people, I've tried the other chairs where you like sit kind of. It's like it looks weird. It's shaped weird.
I know, like,
but that
kind
one
of-
still hurts my back.
Okay.
And I like these beds because you can put your legs under, or you could do a recliner, but you have to get a base built.
Okay.
But that will be kind of out the way, and you can use it like you know, for yourself too.
Okay.
So we'll make your trays.
Okay.
So if you read, you know that you have you have classics and you have volumes.
Yes.
So your volumes are 0.03s, so we can practice making mega and regular volume.
Okay.
This is your tweezer.
It's
You
so
take
cute.
really good care of it.
Okay.
You always, I recommend always having a backup extra, because I go through these like crazy because I'm freaking clumsy and I drop mine all the time.
Oh my gosh.
So they're very sensitive.
It's
So,
like super thin. So,
yeah. And this tweezer, I really like it too. So these are literally the ones I use. I've been using
I know,
for
I've
a
seen
while.
you with this one.
Yeah, I either have the black one or I'll have this one, which is the same thing. My black one is pretty much the same. You want to slightly go in there with it a little bit close. It's going to make it easier. And then when you finally have it isolated, you don't have to fully let it go because, oh yeah, I found a little heart-shaped one. So I was gonna get the pink ones, but the glue is pink. So,
Oh, they are the heart shaped.
yeah. So always shake your glue. They do sell glue shakers,
Okay.
but I rarely use mine. Every time I open a new glue, I also put this in there, so it stays fresh. And then I'll put this in there, but for now, keep this so it stays fresh in here.
Okay.
And then keep this, your needle, just in case it gets clogged up.
Okay. And this is your brand of lashes.
Yeah, I've been using, I always go back to this glue. I love this glue.
I know, your attention is so...
Oh yeah, it's that one. So like, that's the one you're gonna be using. So I'm just gonna put it in one of these. I don't have to do it in the other one. Okay, so yeah, I'll use my tip like this just to pull them out sometimes if you need to. And then you see how I slid my tweezer in? I'm not using the tip to pick it up. And then I'm gonna pull towards me instead of up. You wanna practice that movement because for volume, that's very important. So, and I'm gripping it really tight. I recommend using your whole hand. When you hold the tweezer like a pencil, it'll eventually like, it hurts. If you wanna eventually do a lot of clients in a day, try to teach yourself to do it this way. I use the pressure with my ring finger and my thumb because you'll last longer.
I know, your hand can cramp up eventually.
Yeah, it hurts right here and your wrist. So, see how I'm just holding it there? I already have the lash here for classics and volume. You want to have the lash ready. And then, see how far I went in with my tweezer? Now I'm gonna close it really tight, but you see the lashes are still in the same state like how they are right now. So that's perfect. You don't want them all like, sometimes people will crunch, like close the tweezer and they get all moved around and they look all weird. So I'm gripping it super tight right now, and then I'm gonna pull same thing towards me. You see how they're all even? And I'm still gripping it tight. I have not lost my grip. So this is the grip test, okay? I'm gonna make sure, see how they don't move around?
Yes.
That grip is good.
Okay.
My grip. You see how it's like, the tweezer's poking me? Don't worry about that. Okay, I'm still gripping it. I have my fingers closed. I'm not pinching hecka hard.
Okay.
I'm just holding
the bottom.
just bringing it together. Now with this hand, my right hand, I'm gonna slightly release tension in this tweezer. You see how it's just like opening? And I'm not letting go of my pinch either. And now I'm just gripping it again. Look how like nice. Yeah. And over here. So when I come over all the way to this outer part of the eye, it's so much easier for me to just do a little wrist movement to place it.
That makes sense. Middle.
Yeah, slide in a little more. With your tweezer. Slide your tweezer in more to get like almost to the middle. Like the good grip is gonna be in the middle of the tweezer. Okay. Now just bring it towards you. There you go. It. As you're pinching, keep it closed. There you go. I don't like to put, her eyes are open. And then she has colored eyes, so You'll notice people with colored eyes are way more sensitive to the light.
I know.
And astigmatism.
Yeah. Me too. I'm like that too.
Yeah, I'm like that too because my astigmatism. So sometimes it will be a little jittery too.
Okay. Just a tape, girl. So like that.
Yeah, that line's good. So what you can do, let's go ahead and do it again. When you place it down, push in that corner.
Okay.
Yeah. Her skin's pretty dry, so it should be able to stick again. And then go a little bit, yeah, push in that inner corner. There you go. I'm gonna prime one eye.
Okay.
And you're gonna prime the other eye. So same thing with micro swab. Don't ever double dip.
Okay.
Always make sure to grab another one if you need to. And see how they straighten out too? Oh, I found it. Love her lashes.
I know, her lip
These,
is so pretty.
these are some of my favorite. Like, these are easy isolating.
I'm glad I did
yeah.
an easy one for my first one.
So go ahead and prime the other one.
And I can use the same one.
Yeah.
The same one.
Yeah, it should still have some. And then you're gonna do the same thing. You can do it on top and underneath. And then see these, if you look close, this is on the top layer, and you see this one back here? That's a bottom layer.
Okay.
And now you can start seeing like the layers. And when you're isolating, you probably notice that I'm not so concerned about just getting one lash by itself. As long as I know they're not gonna get glued together, then that's okay. Like if I were to map this out, I'm doing like a doll eye for her. I can draw lines. I could draw a line here, and then from here over, we would do the 10s, and then from here to here, we would do 11s, and then from here out, we would do 10 again. But I feel like we should add like a little bit of 12s on, a little bit of 12s, like mix it in with the 11s.
Okay.
So because I honestly don't like when the lashes are literally just the same
Straight,
length,
yeah, me
straight
either.
across. So I like some dimension in there. And you see how I'm going like this? You see how tilted my tweezer is? Because I'm making sure my base is going to be attached. And you see how I'm resting on her nose lightly? I rest on top of her head. Like, notice all those movements. Notice how I grab my tweezers, how I rest on her head. Like, don't be afraid to like be all over your client. Because you know they want good lashes, and you want to give them good lashes. So when you're placing it, don't worry about coming in like this. You can go in like that.
Okay.
Just to get the base attached. That's what you want.